How on earth did we spend the better part of a year covering all 6 of the colorful shinies of this game, only to go and forget to showcase the shiniest and most colorful of all, the iridescent gem? But hey, perhaps it's a good thing actually, as it's no longer just something to admire on occasion, and now has legitimate, game-changing uses to its name. From endgame gatekeeping to control over the moon, let's mesmerize with the 7th gem in the series. If we know how to come across one, that is, which even to this day is easier said than done, regardless of the new source of the things. As yeah, sure, anyone can now nip down to their ancient archives to locate the ornate pedestals in order to snatch up 2 free iridescent gems. However, you'll only be making much more work for yourself later, even if this only takes minutes to do. For you see, the only other way to add an iridescent gem to the rotation is through the transformation and deconstruction of Star Color Staffs via the Moonstone event here, an event that can only take place on full moon nights, mind. Now, while there is indeed another path forward to completing the pedestals by obtaining multiple moon color staffs on back-to-back nights, or heck, even the same night depending on the season, I would still highly recommend your first being as normal as possible. So grab a deconstruction staff while you're down under as well, and reap your rewards when and if you choose to break your moon collars. But do so, head on back down to the ancient archive, socket this 3rd and final iridescent gem, and well done. You've just made significant headway towards the end of the game by activating said ancient archives. An activated archive means access to ancient Orchestrina knowledge, which can lead to the discovery of the 3rd and final celestial altar that might just also be your last piece needed to kick off Wagstaff's moonstorms, and thus make your way to the final boss of Don't Starve Together, at least for now. In short, folks, iridescent gems are incredibly essential nowadays. Well, the first one is essential, I guess. The rest can be used for whatever fun and or stupidity you want, really. For you see, Wickerbottom's insane Lunar Grimoire recipe requires one of these rare gems to create, and could be that ticket to those multi-moon color staff nights I mentioned, if you have the know-how, as this novelty novel can control the moon cycle with ease. If you've got a granny librarian, I would maybe consider taking an early gem from the archives, but honestly, full control over the full moons isn't really all that amazing until later in the game anyways, when you've had time to set up some farms, but you do you. Still, the fact that iridescent gems can lead to all this is beyond noteworthy at the end of the day, way more so than any of the other gems in this game, so make notes. Just be aware that every use of the thing actually resets the moon cycle, which could actually be annoying. But speaking of, the Crab King has a relationship with iridescent gems now, believe it or not. However, this is one couple that I'd keep apart if I were you. Every iridescent gem socketed into the guy gives him the benefits of every other gem seen here. Give all 9, and that will mean he will have the health value of 9 red gems, the claw numbers of 9 green gems, the casting time of 9 yellow gems, so on and so forth. It's hard mode essentially, so why on earth would you put yourself through such misery? The guy is already a pain in the butt all around. But there you have it, everyone, the long-awaited iridescent gem guide that should have come out last year, because guess what? We finished all of our gem guides in July of last year. But folks, we finally collected them all and are ready to snap everyone out of existence. Thanks for watching, well wishes to all, happy shiny holidays, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.